Hi, Cancer. Welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your As the Veil Becomes Thinner Tarot and Oracle card readings. As we get closer to October 31st, the veil between the worlds grows thinner. So this is a wonderful time to set your intentions and ask for guidance. We are going to start off and we're going to have a money reading and a love reading. We're going to start off with the Halloween Oracle and the Moonology Manifestation. Then we'll have the Tarot. If you're new here, welcome. I post new readings on Friday, then again on Monday. And I also have added in a Wednesday money and career reading. So if you don't mind, I do appreciate it when you like the reading, you hit that like button, because then it does something to the algorithm so that people will see the reading. But when I do those Wednesday readings, it also tells YouTube to show you those in your own algorithm. What advice do you have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus about money, please? These two will just kind of set the stage, set the tone of the tarot. You have eternal love. Love is love is love, and it transcends physical death. Okay, so we'll have to get into this a little bit more to apply this. But when you choose this card, you are reminded overall that love is the most powerful force in the universe. And it does signify that there may be an important situation that's close at hand, and to handle it gently, to handle it with love. But it's also saying that you're going to have a new experience coming in. So if it has to do with work and money, it may be time to be open to the new. And if you have a pesky coworker, it also too may be an indication to handle them with love. All right, let it go in love. What else does Cancer need to know about money, please? Okay. You have here the last quarter moon in Scorpio. Reveal what needs to be seen. Reveal what needs to be seen. So there may be a bit of a difficult conversation around money, but I do feel like it's going to help you move forward. All right, what else does Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to know to attract financial abundance and prosperity? What advice do you have for Cancer about money, please? Okay, 4-card reading here. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Haven't seen that one in a while. The 5 of Cups, the Empress. I like that. That's in the outcome. And you have the Ace of Cups. Gosh, 2 aces. Aces are new beginnings. They're wonderful. Well, I do feel like this doesn't only help you financially, but it also helps you to feel like you're on the right path. Now, what I did get, reveal what needs to be seen when we were talking about that earlier. I had something come in about having to, when we were talking about a difficult conversation, maybe having to tell somebody no who wants a loan. And especially too, if you're not completely sure that they'll pay it back. I just feel like for somebody with that 5 of Cups energy, there's something about that and not giving away money that you might not get back. But with this Ace of Pentacles, I do feel like you had a nice opportunity here in terms of money. Now, for some, if you move to an area and that area has changed, I feel like you're going to move on. If you're in a place, if it's your workplace or where you live, and it at one point felt like an opportunity that would never end, I do feel like something's shifted, but there's going to be more. And I do feel like what's going to happen for you is you're on that hero's journey. A change that you make is going to align you better with your life's purpose, but it's going to lower your stress level phenomenally. It's like somebody here, I feel like something's changed and it's really increased your stress level. And so if you make that change, because you've got this 5 of Cups here, what was once an Ace of Pentacles has turned into a 5 of Cups, okay? Something was not sustainable. So if it was something in terms of money, like a housing situation, and all of a sudden the economy has taken you or the area for a hell of a ride, and you're going, I can't do this anymore. I can't keep my house insured, or I can't keep up with these taxes or whatever it is, or if there's no work opportunities and where you are right now is not where it once was, it's time to start looking at the solution. It's time to start making some changes and taking some action with your financial life. And even if you tried to start a business and it didn't go in the way that you thought it would go, and maybe you invested some money into products and you had to buy things to launch the business, and it just didn't take off like you thought, the end is not here. It's a bit of a course correction though. So she lives in luxury. The Empress is the goddess. She's a goddess in her own right, but she is the path to the heart. And so I do feel like any changes that you make, it really is about being fluid and allowing yourself to move forward with this Empress energy. She's wildly creative. So if you do something in terms of like interior design, or you're in the building business, or something that took a hit, or even if it's in the physical business, like a gym that you worked for closed and you took a loss, I feel like you have a new opportunity. And I'm telling you what, if it's especially something that you could do online where you could use your own knowledge to give people Google or put it on YouTube, give people information through another platform. Now, again, some situations aren't always that way, but even realtors, they're getting tons of YouTube money. So I feel like you have a new endeavor coming in here that's really going to save the day, and it's going to move you forward. So what once was may not continue to be, but this is going to be a whole lot better. And truthfully, with the Ace of Cups, boy, is it going to fill up your heart. It's going to nourish your soul. There's no stress here. This is about eliminating stress. It's about being more balanced in your life so you have more time to give to the things that you love, the things that you're passionate about here, Cancer. So I definitely feel like if you had a business or a job or a housing situation that took a turn, you got a new opportunity coming in, and that's what they're trying to tell you to do, is to go into those new opportunities. So let's see now what the Oracle cards want to tell you here. Okay. What advice do you have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus to attract the love of their lives into their lives, please? You've got the Graveyard, unnecessary fear. Well, I would agree with that. If there's something going on in a relationship, maybe you sustained a heartache, you're the owner of a broken heart or maybe a lonely heart, things are not as they seem, okay? And you're going to overcome anything here. Trust that you know the next steps and that your actions will be meaningful. When you see this, you're moving forward, your actions are going to be meaningful. So if something ended, it's always a new beginning in the tarot. All right, what else does Cancer need to know about love, please? You have new moon in Sagittarius. Focus on the positive. So it's all about moving forward. What advice do you have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus to attract the love of their lives into their lives, please? What guidance does Cancer need about love, please? Same setup, 4-card reading here. The Page of Pentacles, the Chariot, we like that, you and your own energy. And Judgment, that's heaven sent, baby. I've got 2 archangels, that's fantastic. You have the Archangel Gabriel and Michael here, but these are in the advice and the outcome. So I'm telling you what, you got a relationship on the way that is heaven sent. Ask and it is given, okay? Now, this Page of Pentacles, I actually really adore this page. I like all the pages, really, but this one is a lot of fun to be around. You may have had somebody, too, in the past, some mischievous little friend who tried to set you up, or who would do things like when you're out and about, go up and try to talk to people on your behalf, and you're like, oh my God, would you please stop? But I do feel like what it's done for you, truthfully, it connects you to love because you have somebody who's even just a friend who's very loving and they want you to be happy. Now, if it's in terms of meeting somebody new, you have a love relationship here that is going to knock your socks off. This is law of attraction energy. It's bringing heaven to earth. So with the Chariot too, nothing is going to stop this. You have an absolute match coming in. And I also feel like too, it brings in balance. If you've been work, or some other area that you've really been driven and focused on, this is where they say, hey, but there's love too here, Cancer. And your energy, your focus on what you want, God, set those intentions. Sit down, write it out. What traits are you looking for in a partner? What is your ideal relationship? Because it's all coming in and it's coming in now. And so if you're in a relationship, I don't see that ending. There's great protection here around the relationship. And this is like that, woohoo, like you found the match, you found the one. So with the energy of Judgment here, this is a tipping point, but there's great freedom and release. This is truly the time of getting into heaven's gate. It's telling you that you are on the right path and that what you want is here. It's coming straight for you. So with the relationship, I do feel like you have somebody who really balances you out. I also see too, they may own their own business, or I get too, like they have a lot of autonomy in terms of their work. So I feel like they're going to be available. They're available to date and they're available to go out and do things. But you have love and healing right here with this Temperance energy. So good things are on the way for you, Cancer. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.